Forces acting on a structure.
A force is a push or a pull that causes a change, and the unit of force is measured in the Newton.
The Newton is denoted by the symbol N. There are two types of loads, static and dynamic. Static loads do not move. For example, a person sitting on a chair exerts a force on the chair. But if the person is to move around or move the chair onto two legs by leaning back on it, this becomes a dynamic load. Dynamic loads such as wind pressure, rain and snow are exerted on buildings which we live in. Another way to think of a dynamic load is one which is constantly changing. So just to surmise, we have our two types of loads, static, which doesn't change, and dynamic, which changes. So what types of forces have we got? 1. Compression can be shown by drawing this symbol. One example is a spring which absorbs load when it comes under compression, which is squeezed. And one example from the woodwork room is when we hold things in the vise, it's held under a compressive force. Number 2 is tension. The rope in the example is under tension by forces of being pulled from both sides. And another example of the tensile forces would be the Golden Gate Bridge, where all the wires, the cables are under tension. Number 3 is torsion, and sometimes referred to as torque. Torsion or torque is a twisting force. It is a force exerted on twisting a screw using a screwdriver, when using a spanner to tighten the nut. And from the woodwork room, using the cordless drills, we have torque settings which adjusts the amount of force exerted when turning or using as a screwdriver. And number 4, shear. Shear is a force that occurs when two forces are in opposite directions and causes a fracture within a structure. Common examples of this would be a scissors or a shears. Another common example of this here was where a nut would shear in place, shown in the diagram. A shear force can be shown by this simple drawn diagram here. Torque or torsion can be shown by this symbol, and tension can be shown by this symbol. So just to surmise, we've got 4 forces: compression, tension, torsion and shear. Compression shown by the symbol as so, tension shown by the symbol as so, torsion shown like so, and shear shown like so.